Hey guys, this is Becca. This is video 22 of 2018. Forgot to mention, I got a haircut. It has been actually a little while since I did my last drawing update. There was a little break in our regular programming for my epic pencil sharpening video. Hope you guys like that. I was just feeling like doing something a little different. I was a little burnt out on just the day-to-day diary type video, so I wanted to do something a little bit more epic than just me drawing boxes and cars and wheels, which is my usual material, I guess. So thanks for all your comments about that. That was really fun for me. So I'm back to the daily grind. I am doing something a little different this time though. So in the past, I've been really very focused on just doing one program at a time. And really, if I'm studying, for example, portraits, I'm just studying portraits. If I'm studying figure, I'm just studying figure, perspective, etc. Which is very effective, especially if you don't spend that much time drawing. I spend a couple hours a day, and it's really too little to kind of break it into different fields of study. If you're in art school and you're spending 10 hours a day drawing, you can probably cover a lot more material. But for me, I've been very focused on just sort of sticking with one thing. However, as you may have witnessed a few weeks ago, and is pretty predictable, it generally leads to, at some point, having a little bit of burnout because you're just doing the same thing over and over again. So I'm trying something a little different this time, and I am doing sort of hopping back and forth between two different programs. So I'm sticking with DrawABox. I'm still working on the perspective for the vehicles, and I'm also going back to Proko, which if you've joined in the last little bit, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but long story short, after doing Watt's Atelier online for a couple years, many months, I started doing the Proko program and kind of hit a roadblock where I realized I really needed to learn perspective. And I was watching one of my videos, I foolishly was like, oh, you guys, we'll be back to the regular stuff in a month or two. That was 6 months ago, you guys. I started DrawABox 6 months ago. So do not underestimate the amount of time that it takes to learn perspective. However, I went back to Proko and I took on this exercise that was the one that essentially derailed me, which was Mannequinization. And it was something that I knew at the time I absolutely could not do. I did not have the understanding of shapes and perspective that I needed to know. So I went back and did the exercises, and I was absolutely delighted with my progress and my ability to draw the figures using simplified shapes. So they're not perfect, some are better than others, but it is amazing how intuitive this felt to me, and it didn't feel like a struggle or anything. I kind of was like seeing stuff that I didn't even see before. It was like art magic. So I was really, really happy, and I felt like I hadn't wasted all this time, and hopefully you can see from the drawings that there's just like a much deeper understanding of how these figures are really just kind of interlocking shapes. So I'm gonna try and dig up some of the original Mannequinization drawings that I had done from Watt's, and then you can kind of see the progress there and see like really, really how fundamentally different these are and how much more understanding you can see just in the three-dimensionality of the figures. So that was awesome and really fun to do Proko. Get back to that and kind of go back to my roots. So that was great. And I also, of course, spent a little bit of time working on DrawABox. It was about a week, drawing wheels. It wasn't fun. What can I say? It's not fun. But I did buy some ellipse guides. Where did I put those things? Did I show this last week? Anyway, I bought some ellipse guides. They're making it a lot easier. Little baby steps with that, but it is slow going. So I'm gonna finish up this section of Proko, and then I'll be going back to DrawABox again to keep working on wheels and vehicles in perspective. I think that's it. That's a long one, but big updates, you know, seeing a lot of progress, and that is always really, really rewarding. So thank you guys for watching. On to the drawings.